In this video, I'm gonna tell you how to configure Ethernet IP adapter slave station in ABB robot for Omnicore cabinet. A lot of engineers disagree with me. It's not like configuration step in RIC5, but it is the same. It's just literally doesn't like, but it's the same. First, you still have to confirm whether you have this Ethernet IP adapter option already installed in your system. This is the first step. Still home, still settings, still system. You can confirm whether you already installed the option or not. As you can see, system option, you already installed 30242 Ethernet IP adapter. Okay, you get it. The next, you should configure public network for the Ethernet IP communication, which is you can type on teach-pendant network. Right now, due to its virtual teach-pendant, it's not operatable. So on the real teach-pendant, you can click network, set public network for Ethernet IP, particularly with WAN port, WAN Ethernet WAN port. This is on the teach-pendant. You can also use the cable to connect Robot Studio with your robot cabinet. And you can also click set here. You can click once you connect it, you can set the property. You can choose the network. You can also set. So this is the first step. The second step, you have to enable the Ethernet IP adapter communication on the firewall, which is this picture. Firewall manager, Ethernet IP enable on public network. You have to yes. You have to enable it. You can operate on Robot Studio, which is you click here, you click configuration, you click communication, you click file manager. Because right now it's virtual machine. It's a virtual teach-pendant. So you cannot see the option for Ethernet IP. So which is this picture. Typically you can see this option, you can choose yes. This is also you can backup your project and open your backup file. Open your backup file and you will find CIO, this CFG. You open it. You also will find, you can edit name Ethernet IP enable on public network. You can also edit this file here. Then also same method, same result as you operate on the Robot Studio. This is the second step for Ethernet IP communication as adapter. So once you set it, the third step you should configure input and output size for this communication. As you can see, you click IO system. In this video, so the robot as slave as adapter. So you just click Ethernet IP internal device and interface WAN, and input and output you can type here. Okay, so one more time, on the Robot Studio you must connect to your robot with the cabinet. Okay, then you can set input and output the interface is WAN. Okay, this is the third step. The last step, you have to configure signal, map signal. It's the same way like RIC5. Look at it. So how can you map signal? Still, L system signal. You can choose new signal. Okay, then choose. You can define the type and assign to device master Ethernet IP. Okay, the mapping bit. Okay, if you think it's not convenient on Robert Studio, another way still, you backup your project and you open it in laptop, find EIO CFG file, you open it in Notepad. You can add EIO signal name. You can define the signal name DI, which is type. Device is Ethernet IP internal device. Okay, which is Ethernet. And device mapping, you access. You can follow this format to edit mapping signal here. And once you finish this, you just save it and you recover it. If you think it's not so efficient on Teach Pendant, you just simply define one signal and backup the file and edit, copy, paste. Then it's more efficient. So this is all the steps for you to configure Ethernet IP adapters. Scanner is the same. And also for PLC outside, need robot EDS file. I introduced in RIC5. You can choose add in. You can find Robert where you open it. You find Robert package. You find control. You find utility. You find service. You find EDS file. You can copy to the outsider. And another way you can find it on the Teach Pendant. I introduced in the RIC5. It's same way, just the name. File Explorer. You can find products. You can find Robert control. You can find utility. You can find service. You can find EDS. Okay, so this is all the steps for you to configure Ethernet IP adapter in Omnicore cabinet. Look at it. It's all the same with the RIC5. Okay, IP setting, enable on firewall, and configure input and output mapping signals. If you are master, ignore. If you are beginners, hopefully useful to you. See you next.